we're getting into some funky music as our most favorite ananas Pokemon. Pineapple it is.
Oh dear. Here we go.
Why is English the only language that uses the word pineapple? Like any other language says ananas.
You know, if there's anything I know about the English language, it's that none of it makes sense.
Yep, that's what I learned while learning it. Alright, nevertheless, on the blue team we've got the Ludicolo, a Rattata, and a Trapinch. On the red side, meanwhile, we've got the Castform, Dunsparce, and Dustox. Castform is a funny thing, especially because of its weather abilities.
Sorry, I wasn't commentating for a moment because I was arguing about the color of Fennekin.
Oh great, this is very important. Especially when you're arguing with women because they have a much more color perception than men have, I believe.
Really? Did not know that.
Like when I say red, I hear someone saying, no, that's magenta, or no, that's a fuchsia, or whatever.
Huh.
Alright. I don't want to get sexistic though, so I can believe any person can have
this hour of commentary is brought to you by Tumblr.
Oh god. I believe there are more than 63 genders. I forget what I'm saying.
Hang on. Did you just assume my gender?
I identify myself as an Apache helicopter.
Oh no.
Rayman was actually able to make a helicopter blade out of his hair. This was main part of the game dynamics.
Oh my.
Like he could just jump off cliffs and then helicopter himself down. Alright, nevertheless, the next match is gonna be a speed match.
Can you handle the speed?
I hope I can. I hope I can talk faster than the Pokemon is using its attacks. So we are Courtyard, Colosseum, John Cena is at it again. And
maybe
we
we can get guy Fog. Oh, here we go, Fog.
Oh, great.
Ludicolo goes for fake out but misses. Oh, Rip Fog.
And we'll go for this one.
Castform goes for Weather Ball and it hits.
Quite some damage. Solar Beam, though, is also hitting. First turn. Both Pokemon are using the Sun to their advantage, but Ludicolo barely holds on as it goes for another Solar Beam, which is not very effective. Nevertheless, putting down Castform to like a 3rd HP. Weather Ball hits, and that's it for Ludicolo. Strange Pineapple is going down, and Rattata has to be sent out, I believe. There it is. Goes in for a crunch. And Castform still stands, and there's another Weather Ball. Oh god, will this be a swipe for Castform? Barely holds on, but it could be swiping. Sweeping? Swiping? I don't know.
Swiper, no swiping!
And another critical with the Weather Ball. But that's it for Castform. Nevertheless, red team has got 2 Pokemon left and it's going in for a double edge. And that's it.
Sliced by double edge.
This is gonna be a 33% payout on red team. Congratulations for that.
You know, even for a speed match, that was really, really quick.
Indeed. Alright, so we're getting on some diffuse music as we'll wander off to the next side game. And I think it's time to go in for another attack on the side game. It could be Slam, as it looks right now.
Come on and slam, and welcome to Japan. That's how the song goes, I think.
Well, I don't even know that song. That's from my culture.
Oh, nice miss.
Well, getting into the next match.
Looks like it's going to be a perfectly normal match with switching enabled. So on the blue team, there's Clamperl, Skuntank, and Dunsparce once again.
While on the red team we've got a Breloom, a Graveler, and a Carnivine. Quite some grassy, rocky, groundy Pokémon.
Yeah. I love Breloom, it's one of my favorite Pokemon ever.
I remember in Emerald I did sweep in the Elite Four with the Breloom at level 100 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a very overpowered Breloom. Alright, so there will be a grass versus water fight right at the beginning unless one of the teams decides to change the Pokemon, and on the blue team we don't even have someone who bet.
The Skuntank is a pretty good matchup for against Breloom.
Yeah, with the Sludge Bomb and Night Slash.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. I saw a Toradora avatar on the stream, and I'm like, I wonder whose that is.
Oh well. You never know. Alright, so we've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left to bet, and only one better on Blue's team with one Pokédonger, whatever it is. So,
there you go, guys. One Pokédonger up for grabs if you bet red team.
and now we're to 101, but instead of dogs you get Pokédongers.
That's an incredible 100,000% increase.
And now the odds are getting slightly more bearable as we're going in for 365%. I think there's not much belief in a blue team whatsoever.
I think this match is going to have a lot of switching.
Why do you think so?
Because blue team, they don't want to leave Clamperl in on Breloom, it'll get destroyed. So they'll switch to... So logically, they'd switch to Skuntank. But then red team would want to switch to Graveler to deal with Skuntank. And then they'd have to... Then blue team would want to go back to Clamperl and so on and so forth.
So this is gonna be a lot of switching until someone decides to not to do so or makes a mistake.
They could do nothing at all. They could just decide to just, like, sit on move C or something.
This could be a fair strategy as well. Now let's see if the predictions of the odds are really true on the red side. With 14%, this should be a very one-sided match.
Really epic music from Blaz Blue, and the blue team, like I said, they're going to switch out to Clamperl. Or, no, they're going to switch out Clamperl for Skuntank.
Yes, there it is. Skuntank is there, but red team decides to attack with Seed Bomb instead of switching as well.
Toxic Orb going to activate on Breloom, but it's actually going to heal it thanks to the Poison Heal ability.
This is quite tactical. And yes, as you said, now Team Red is switching out for Graveler, I believe. There it is.
Skuntank has a plan though, it's going to double team, raise its evasiveness. Evasiveness. Yeah.
So it's going for jumping around, not getting hit. Skuntank is now going in for the Iron Tail.
Oh, I'm dumb, I can't read. I didn't even know it had Iron Tail.
But Graveler goes below the ground, not inside the... Well, actually also inside the ground, but that's not the most correct way to say it. And there we go for another switcheroo.
So here comes Clamperl once again. It's going to take this dig attack like a... probably like a champ. It's got a lot of defense.
Alright, take the dig.
Oh. Actually did a lot of damage.
So, there we go. Clamperl goes in for Icy Wind, but it seems to miss.
5% miss, as usual.
RNG at it again, Graveler goes in for another dig, and this should be the last one. Icy Wind can't hit. And the stick goes in, Clamperl desperately holds on.
Graveler's going to switch out again. It's going to take some attack. Here comes Breloom once again.
This is not a favorable matchup for an Icy Wind, but it goes in for a Brine. So
not doing a whole lot.
Okay, Breloom goes in for the Poison Heal, and the strats work out. Breloom is going to switch. Breloom, what did I say? Never mind. Breloom is going up for the Seed Bomb, but Skuntank has to take the attacks now. Switching out Clamperl wasn't probably the best idea since it already doesn't have too many HP, but never mind.
Sludge Bomb going to deal a lot to this Breloom, and it's a critical hit as well. Taking out all of its health.
Guess RNG is on blue side after all, after his Icy Wind didn't hit. So now there's, if I'm not mistaken, Graveler to battle Skuntank. Skuntank goes in for the Sludge Bomb, which is not really causing a lot of damage, while Graveler is going in for the Darude Sandstorm.
Do-do-do! Do-do-do!
Sandstorm does a light hit every round, and let's see if this is gonna affect the situation for Red Team. Blue's going to switch. We're goes in for another Sandstorm.
Yeah, can't do it again, unfortunately.
Yeah, so there's only one Sandstorm, and that's quite some damage, 20 HP. Not much to be noticed though.
Graveler's going to switch out for Carnivine, as it's going to come out against this Dunsparce.
Dunsparce goes in for the Aqua Tail meanwhile, which is not very effective. But now both teams are going to be affected by the Sandstorm, so the advantage of Graveler is gone.
Ooh, double switch incoming. Both teams are going to switch out.
Red team is going to switch back to Graveler again, and blue team, I believe, to Skuntank.
They calculated it. They planned it all out.
Let's see. We're back at the initial one-on-one again.
Another switch from blue team. They're going to go back to Dunsparce.
Oh, this was tactical. While the Graveler is going underground again. But I believe this is not gonna be an effective move.
It'll deal some damage at least. Just a little bit. but now it's going to have no choice but to take this Aqua Tail from Dunsparce.
And I guess this is it for Graveler. Now this is an immersive situation. Blue is really going to grab those 702% if the last Pokemon of that team falls as well. So unless we don't see a reverse sweep here, this is it.
Yeah, red team is out of, they can't switch anymore.
Goes in for a stun spore and it's paralyzed now. Dunsparce goes in for the return, nevertheless.
Powerful attack.
Carnivine desperately holds on as it has 3 Pokemon before it. Goes in for the Power Whip, which is quite effective, does quite some damage. Dunsparce goes in for the return again, so I guess this is it.
Down and out.
Unbelievable. Blue team won this match and is going to grab 702% payout. Enjoy it.
Without losing a single Pokemon. That was a really impressive battle, actually. Like, some really clever switching, some great move selections from the blue team. And it's not even a match where everything worked out well for them. Like, there was one turn where they tried to use Icy Wind, and it got a 5% miss.
Indeed, and even though there was a lot of switching on both sides, blue team calculated it. They had this one crit, so this was in favor of them.
Yeah, they did get a crit. I'm not sure if the crit entirely mattered. It could have, though.
Yeah, alright, so we're moving on to the side game yet again, while our Pikachu is poisoned and has to fight the Nidoran in front of it. And there's, like always, one token to grab.